Hey, Godspeed YouTube. Are you cheating son of a bitch?
Yo, what's up guys, Ollie Godspeed here and I hope you're all doing very well. Today I wanted to do something different and give you a gameplay commentary to win more games and show you what I did and what I shouldn't have done. I'm using the Cold War AK-47 in this gameplay and come join me and learn with me during this Warzone Masterclass. As always, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you smash the like button to help with the algorithm and consider subscribing with notifications on, and I promise you, you'll get better at Warzone. Firstly, some of the initial footage didn't get recorded unfortunately, but as you can see, we landed a beachhead and we generally like to land somewhere where there is a buy station. It's more important than ever because whoever can loot the 6 grand first and head to a buy station to purchase a UAV will have the most success early game. As most of you are aware already, we can't buy a loadout until the first one drops. So this means that you need to get those UAVs going as soon as possible, since there won't be anyone ghosted. Now we popped one UAV and we're holding on to another UAV if needed. I noticed that there's 2 teams nearby, so we wanted to finish this fight as quick as possible and then focus on the next team. It was actually risky landing the chopper without any momentum because you're kind of floating in the air. So what I did here was kind of risky because if that was a decent player, he could have injured me pretty badly. However, in saying that, I landed on this rock which provided me with a head glitch, and if things did go bad, my teammate can provide me with cover from the hill above. Once I got that down, I went over to assist my teammate that provided me with the live ping. I didn't bother going for the finish because chances of him getting a self-revive is rare early game, and my goal is to finish this fight as soon as possible before the other team pushes. Now this guy gets close to downing me, but even if he did, it's fine, my teammate is covering me from above. Immediately we notice the other team is actually pushing slowly, so we get prepared to fight them. And now this guy has a really good head glitch on me and I struggled to see him, so I disengaged from the fight. It's really important to not get knocked here and play your life because we're split from each other. Our UAV runs out and I notice this guy's teammate's actually crouching and exposing himself while holding the angle. This tells me that he's not a very experienced player, and even though he damaged me more than I damaged him, he wouldn't expect me to aggressively push like that. And he definitely wasn't prepared. I was confident in my teammate's ability here, so I didn't bother to stop plating up, but to be honest, I definitely should have, because it's always better to have a crossfire on your enemies, and the chances of him killing both of us when we're both shooting him is much less likely than him taking a one-on-one fight against each of us. Never give your enemies a fair fight. Now we got some money and grabbed another bounty, and we noticed a heli team landing behind us. We pushed the bounty team instead because it's right next to us, and we ignored the heli for 2 reasons. We need the cash flow to keep going, and pushing the heli is not the smartest play because they'll have higher ground and can look down when we actually run up and catch us off guard. Again, this team also didn't look very good by the way the teammate was just crouching out in the open, so I managed to crack and my teammate got the down. We decide to push on this knock, and the enemy can either do 2 things, bait the res or attempt to revive him at this point. Now what I did here is cocky and bad. Firstly, you can't slide cancel in the water, and secondly, you shouldn't run out in the open plating up. I was confident that this team wasn't very good, and that's why I did this. What you should do instead is hold the angle while the teammate crosses and let him put the pressure on, allowing you to then cross. This guy actually gassed the ladder, so he only has 2 angles to worry about now, his left side and right side. Now I don't want to aggro push the left side with one play, just in case he bunny hopped around the corner and destroyed me. So instead I played it and watched the ladder flank and the left side flank, and if we slowed down the pace for 1 second, the outcome would have been different. After killing them, I noticed the heli is coming and I decided to shoot at it and ended up getting an easy kill. I've got $13,500, and instead of pushing loadout, I decided to wait if my teammate wins his gulag, and at the bottom it tells you how much he'll be coming back with. In this case, he's coming back with $5,000, so we ended up buying a loadout, and I grabbed my Cold War AK-47 class with my Owen gun class and decided to push our loadout to grab Ghost. We are low on money yet again, so we decided to do another bounty. Now my teammate decided to get out of this building to see if he can get an angle to snipe them while I'm essentially being bait. I actually see both of them on the road, but at the same time my teammate gets gunned down by someone holding the house. I decided to not get out here because I will be pinched between 2 squads, so I decided to disengage for now. At this point I'm trying to 3rd-person peek with the car to see if I can isolate any of the teams. My teammate called out that he just revived at the buy, so I decided to push him for a 1v1 fight. But I noticed the bounty team was fighting the solo, which was perfect. So I used the opportunity to focus on the team of 2 rather than the solo, and I left him alive to make his teammate push towards me, and voila, all the squads are dead. Now what I needed to do was actually cover my teammate as he landed on his gear, so I stayed with him until he landed and got his gear, and I noticed a sniper glint and got some decent shots on and managed to get a knock as well. I actually didn't pay attention to my airstrike, which could have confirmed the kill, but Kevin, my teammate, managed to kill both of them anyways. As we headed to buy a UAV, we just got 2 easy freebies. Our UAV picked up a few people around the mine area, so we just decided to push aggressively. We had eyes on the tango and Kevin got out on higher ground and I got out right beside the enemy. He can't peek two angles at the same time. Yeah, it was a bit risky because his teammate could have been ghosted and lurking around, but we did it anyway because we didn't see any immediate danger as we were driving. We quickly noticed Most Wanted SUV coming our way for an easy kill, and once we got rid of him, Kevin actually started getting shot in the back. So he quickly got out of there and regrouped with me and managed to get a good knock, at which point we decided to push with our flash grenades very aggressively before they rezzed their teammate. We decided to go for a big game bounty because it's the most clutch contract and game and will give you a huge advantage to see all the ghosted players on the map. However, we don't have a UAV, the enemies were well settled in their habitat, the new zone was about to be revealed, which most likely will force this bounty team out. And the guy in the tower could be also baiting us, and his teammate could be crouched in a corner waiting for us to run past, for example. Furthermore, it looks like we were hunting each other as well. So we decided not to push them because we're at the risk of losing position. And they're wrapped across the whole map, so we waited for the timer to run out and grabbed another big game bounty. Even if we don't kill the next team, at least we have a rough idea of where they are. Now, Kevin actually ended up getting a clutch snipe to reveal everyone's location. Now, there are 4 teams left in total and 7 people, and we noticed there was 2 ghosted teams on the hill, which are really hard to get rid of considering they have high ground and head glitches. So 4 people are well settled in the zone, but considering they're at the edge of the zone, chances are pretty high they have to push further in the next zone. We noticed that the duo actually kills the solo and have to push into the zone, and we decided to hold the duo out instead. Now, this is definitely a risky play because you're exposing yourself to the teams behind you, but at the same time, if you can kill the players coming in, that's less players that you have to worry about shooting you in the back. Now, Kevin actually managed to get a knock and I got an airstrike confirmed. And as I expected, I started getting shot in the back, but managed to get out of there safely. Now, there are only 3 teams left and we know 2 are in the zone and only 1 solo behind us. I didn't notice this at the time, but the solo actually went into the gas and revived his teammate. At this point, I'm just making sure the solo doesn't have an angle on us as he's coming back, and we decide to push the buy area instead. Now, Kevin actually made a good comment that they were pushing in and most likely here before us, so I decided to throw a trophy system down to prepare us for anything they throw at us. Now, this guy insta-cracked me as I peeked, so I immediately repositioned to get a better angle on him. The roof was an appealing option, but I couldn't see anything, but I did hear his teammate really close, and this is where a good pair of headphones come handy. Once I got him, he commented to his teammate that I'm on the roof, so I was a bit cautious and his teammate positioned in such a way that I didn't have a line of sight on him. So I naded and flashed him, which we then aggro pushed because it's a 2v1 situation. Now in hindsight, this push I did is extremely stupid because if we recall, there was a team still lurking somewhere on the hill and I exposed myself. It's always best to let your teammates self-revive end game. Don't cost your life just to save the self-revive. At this point, I have no idea where they are, but I'm just randomly firing to suppress them and prevent them from thirsting my teammate while looking for the traces. It worked out really well because I could see where the bullets came from and get an easy knock. Bought an airstrike to confirm and boom, easy double kill. Last team left and I gave all my money to my teammate to buy UAVs, airstrikes, self-revive and whatever his heart desired. They didn't have ghost, making our life a lot easier, and they did an early rotation out in the open, so I went to the roof and just started spraying as they tried to get to cover for an easy knock, and Kevin got the finisher for an easy dub.
I'm thinking it's closing on that. Oh, sniper to my left somewhere.
Whited that guy. Broke him. He fell. Did not die though.
I got a bar and semi-auto, bitch. What you gonna do?
Alright, let's heartbeat this green building. I see nothing. Check it. Alright, looks good.
Buy a UAV.
Close the door. I'll buy a UAV. Don't let me die though.
Right here, right here.
Buddy's rotating.
Yeah, I'm dead. They have a trophy. I have to play.
Oh, fuck. It's on the roof. Still in that ping. Still in that ping. Dropped on my X. Going back around the building on my X. Back on the roof.
Dude, fucking how many things is this trophy system gonna absorb?
Doesn't it do all of them? what level are you, guy? 339?
Comic, really.
Hey, yo, only Godspeed YouTube. Were you cheating son of a bitch? Because you kind of fucking look like it. I've never seen an AK not move.
"19 kills."
Yeah, 19. Watch this dude's fucking... Here, here's a fucking stack of cash. Go buy some stuff.
So where did Sniper go? He had a sniper.
No, the other guy did.
This is... Are they both in ghillie suits? Because the ghillie suit didn't have a sniper for me.
Oh, I don't know. He probably dropped. Yeah, he does. He's got it right now. Dude, this dude's full of shit. You are full of shit, my guy.
Here is my class setup for the AK-47 that I used, which I definitely think has potential. And that's it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed this little breakdown, and let me know what you think and if you'd like to see more of this, and I'll see you all very soon.